Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Biology Boss MCQ Part 47. I would like to encourage you to learn, to like, to share, and to subscribe. Worker bees are A. Sterile males developed from unfertilized eggs. B. Sterile females developed from unfertilized eggs. C. Fertile males developed from unfertilized eggs. D. Fertile females developed from unfertilized eggs. And the answer is A. Sterile females developed from unfertilized eggs. Bones are attached to muscles by A. Cartilage. B. Tendons. C. Muscle fibers. D. Ligaments. And the answer is B. Tendons. Which one of the following blood vessels carries blood with the highest amount of nutrients? A. Venacava. B. Hepatic vein. C. Pulmonary vein. D. Hepatic portal vein. And the answer is C. Pulmonary vein. Which one of the following is a distinguishing feature of the thoracic vertebra? A. Long neurospine. B. Large centrum. C. Small neurocanal. D. A pair of large transverse processes. And the answer is A. Long neurospine. An insect respiratory system consists of A. Bronchioles, trachea, tracheals. B. Tracheals, trachea, spiracles. C. Spiracles, trachea, bronchioles. D. Tracheas, trachea, bronchioles. And the answer is B. Tracheals, trachea, and spiracles. Which one of the following cell structures is found in both plants and animal cells? A. Chloroplast. B. Medulla. C. Nucleus. D. Flagellum. And the answer is C. Nucleus. In estimating the population of tilapia fish in a fish pond, 60 fish were captured, marked, and released. After days, 50 were captured, and out of which 10 were marked. The population of tilapia in the pond was A. 300, B. 400, C. 200, D. 100. And the answer is A. 300. The graph in figure below shows how body temperature of a cat and a chameleon vary with environmental temperature. Which one of the following is demonstrated in the figure? A. Body temperature of a cat is dependent on environmental temperature. B. A chameleon loses more heat than a cat. C. A cat has a higher body temperature than a chameleon. D. Body temperature of a chameleon is dependent on environmental temperature. And the answer is D. Body temperature of a chameleon is dependent on environmental temperature. Which of the following sequence represents a correct life cycle of the insect? A. Eggs to maggot to adult, that is in a housefly. B. Eggs, caterpillar to nymph to adult, that is in a butterfly. C. Eggs, nymph to adult, that is in a cockroach. D. Egg to worm to adult, that is in termite. And the answer is C. Egg to nymph to adult, that is in cockroach. Which one of the following characteristics is unique to birds? A. Possession of scales. B. Ability to fly. C. Possession of feathers. D. Ability to lay eggs. And the answer is C. Possession of feathers. Gymnosperms are green non-flowering plants that A. Produce seeds in ovaries. B. Produce naked seeds in cones. C. Have root-like structures called rhizoids. D. Have leaf-like structures called fronds. And the answer is B. Produce naked seeds in cones. Which one of the following seeds consists of hormones produced by the mammalian reproductive organs? A. Follicle-stimulating hormone and testosterone. B. Progesterone and testosterone. C. Estrogen and luteinizing hormone. D. Follicle-stimulating hormone and estrogen. And the answer is B. Progesterone and testosterone. The reason why urine of a healthy person does not contain glucose is that A. The glomerulus is impermeable to glucose. B. Glucose is used for respiration. C. The kidney converts glucose to urea. D. Glucose is reabsorbed back into bloodstream. And the answer is D. Glucose is reabsorbed back into bloodstream. Meiosis leads to production of A. 2 haploid cells. B. 4 diploid cells. C. 2 diploid cells. D. 4 haploid cells. And the answer is D. 4 haploid cells. Which one of the following responses is a directional growth movement? A. Taxis. B. Tropism. C. Reflex action. D. Nastic response. And the answer is B. Tropism. Which of the following sequence represents a simple reflex arc? A. Sensory neuron to receptor to relay neuron to motor neuron. B. Receptor to sensory neuron to relay neuron to motor neuron to effector. C. Receptor to motor neuron to relay neuron to sensory neuron to effector. D. Sensory neuron to motor neuron to receptor. And the answer is B. Receptor, sensory neuron, relay neuron to motor neuron to effector. Which one of the following elements is a micronutrient? A. Copper. B. Magnesium. C. Calcium. D. Sulfur. And the answer is A. Copper. Which one of the following is the main growth stage of the housefly? A. Newly hatched adult. B. Puparium. C. Pupa. D. Larva. And the answer is D. Larva. In an experiment to determine the percentage of water in a soil sample, the following results were obtained. Mass of fresh water equaling to 220 grams. Mass of soil after heating to constant weight equals to 198 grams. What was the percentage of water content in the soil? A. 10%. B. 20%. C. 80%. D. 90%. And the answer is A. 10%. What type of eye defect is being illustrated in the figure below? A. Short sight. B. Long sight. D. C. Cataract. D. Astigmatism. And the answer is A. Short sight. Hello friends, thank you very much for participating in Biology Boss MCQ Part 47. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.